If you have trouble believing in yourself, hang out with me for a little while. This video is for you if you're doubting yourself, you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe in your dreams, you feel like you're never going to have the life you want. Maybe you're super critical of yourself and you don't know how to get out of this pattern. That's what this video is for. I'm just going to give you a little bit of insight, a little bit of new ways of thinking that you can adopt by just watching this video and then practicing a little bit of reminding yourself of these things that can help you start the process or continue the process of believing in yourself the way you want to, the way you deserve to feel. So that's the intention. If you want to do that today, stick around. That's what this video is for. By the way, my name is Chris. I teach emotional mastery. This channel is about giving you the emotional education that we never got growing up by teaching you about your heart, your mind, and how to connect the two so that you can change your life in any way you want. Find the happiness and the inner peace and the progress and the change that you're looking for. Believing in yourself is probably the most common issue, like the most common problem, because so often we feel like we're not enough. We don't feel like we deserve good things in life. We feel like we haven't earned it. We haven't done enough. We're not good enough for some reason or another. And we all have different reasons to feel this way, but it's a very common problem, worthiness issues. And I see it a lot in the work that I do, but I also see it in my friendships. I see it sometimes with myself, like on certain things in certain areas, but some people have more, like specific things that they feel these ways about. And some people have a more general sense of just general worthiness issues. Either way, here's how to start believing in yourself. I'm going to kind of tackle it with two areas, the heart and the mind. And as we do, that is what this channel is specifically going to focus on. And because those are the two pieces, those are the only two pieces we need to figure out to change our life. As far as the heart piece goes, in terms of believability, like believing in yourself, you are good. You are good by nature. And it's about learning that your heart is your truth. That is who you really are. You are your heart. I did a whole video on this. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. It could be very helpful if that is a foreign concept to you, or if you don't think about that very much, or you don't really consider it. I prove in that video that you are your heart, that the real you, your real self, the person you're trying to really connect with and be, the person who you can believe in, that is your heart. And when you know your heart is good, and you could prove that, oh man, there's multiple ways to prove it, but babies are born good, like all babies are born good. We're all born with an innate, natural, direction of love. We just, as babies, as kids, all we want to do is play, have fun, enjoy life, love. That's what comes naturally to us. So it's our nature. Our nature is good. We actually have to be taught to hate. We have to be taught to judge ourselves and other people. That's stuff we have to be taught. Some people learn it at an early age, unfortunately. Not all people are great parents. So sometimes we find ourselves in situations where we start hating other people or ourselves, or judging other people or ourselves, or becoming insecure because we're taught to do that. But that is not our nature. That's not how we come out. That's not how we enter life on this planet. Our nature is good. And so the other way you could prove that to yourself is with meditation. If you get to a true place of meditation where you've separated yourself from your thoughts and you're just your conscious awareness that's separate from your thoughts, you're left with an inner sense of peace, because that is the real you when all of the other things and thoughts are separate. Anyway, watch the video if you want a full more recap on that. But my point for this video of believing in yourself is when you know that the real you is your heart, you can start to trust to follow it. What does your heart want to do? What does your heart think about this situation? What does your heart think about this person? When you know that you are your heart and you start actually asking it questions, you start actually listening to it, you start actually following it more and more and more and more, you'll see what happens in terms of like manifested results where you can look at and start believing in yourself more, because you'll just know intuitively. And if you're not connected with your heart, that means you probably don't have a strong intuitive connection. So you're not really connecting to your intuition. And when you're not connecting to your intuition, you're going to be saying and doing things that are kind of sporadic and all over the place. And who knows what kind of result. You're going to get so many mixed results. It makes total sense why you wouldn't believe in yourself right now, if that's not what you're practicing, if that's not what you're doing. You want to really connect with yourself and know you for the real you. And then when you start doing that, you can start trusting that when you follow that heart guidance, that heart-led approach, you're going to see way better results. Because when you're acting from your heart, you're acting from a place of love, from a place of compassion, from a place of joy, from a place of curiosity, from a place of playfulness and fun. And when you operate on those levels, the results are almost always good and lead you to all kinds of cool people and opportunities that change your life. And therefore you start to believe, holy shit, this is really helpful. This is really good. This is really, sorry, I just caught myself saying shit and I didn't want to do that, but now it's too late. Oh, well, this is how I normally talk. Following your heart is the way to start believing yourself. It's one of the ways to start believing in yourself. Because when you're not following your heart, think about it this way. I'll do the opposite way now. If you're not following your heart, you're acting from fear or from insecurity or from anger or from jealousy or from grief or depression or from frustration and irritation or from overwhelm. And when you're acting from those places, as natural as it is to do, I mean, we're all human, but when we act from those places, our results are logically not good almost all of the time. When we act from places of fear and insecurity and anger, we're naturally and logically going to get less good results. People are going to be repelled by us more often. It's going to lead to more problems more often. We're going to get bad ideas more often. We're going to have bad judgment more often. And all of those things are logically going to lead to more confusion and negative results that we don't want. More distance from people, more resistance with people, more arguments, more disagreements, more things not going the way we want them to go, more disconnection, more feelings of feeling stuck or trapped or lost or not knowing what to do. But all of it makes sense, because if we're acting from those states, then the results are logically going to be not good. And so that's something that you want to start doing, realizing that, of course, if you're acting from those states, and you probably, if you're someone who doesn't believe in yourself, you can probably point to many cases where you're acting from fear or from insecurity or from, anger or whatever, you name the negative emotion. And so, of course, the results are not good. And then, of course, you can't believe in yourself because the results are not good. So one way to believe in yourself is to start identifying with your heart, you knowing that the real you is your heart, and then start talking to it every day. Start interacting with it every day. I just saw a bat. That was really cool. Start asking it questions. Start following it more. So that's the first piece. That's the heart piece. Now the mind piece. To believe in yourself, you want to start thinking differently. And that is a practice and it takes time, but you can absolutely start to do it, and you should. So start the process. I have a video on this too separately that's about changing your negative and limiting beliefs, the negative ways you think, with what I call replacement thoughts. You're finding a new thought and you're starting to tell yourself the new thought. So some new thoughts that would be really cool to adopt for someone who doesn't believe in themselves, or if you don't believe, if this is you and you don't believe in yourself, then some cool things that you can tell yourself that I want you to start practicing, start saying to yourself, and start really like feeling in your body, is things that might be believable to you, but on the good side. So like, for example, I'm learning. So when you don't believe in yourself, I want you to, instead of saying that, when you catch yourself saying that, stop yourself and just say, I'm learning. It's okay. I'm learning. So if you say to yourself, I suck, I'm not good at this, I'm never going to make it, I'm never going to have the life I want, it's never going to happen, I don't know what to do, I'm not, talented enough or skilled enough or young enough or old enough or experienced enough, or whatever the thing is, whatever the negative thought is, stop yourself and say, no, it's okay, I'm learning. If that's true to you and makes sense to you, then it's a good replacement thought and you should use it. There's so many things you can tell yourself that could be helpful. I'll give you another one. The one I like to use is, I know that the more I stay in good headspaces, the more I logically get good ideas. The more logically it is that I'm creative. The more logically I have touch with my intuition. The more logically I get insight and clarity and epiphanies and aha moments. The more I'm in good headspaces, the more cool stuff happens. And I can put myself in good headspaces more often on purpose. So that's something that I can remind myself, that I can believe in myself. I have no doubts about my future success. I don't know how it's going to come. I don't know. I have dreams. I have big dreams. I want to put this message out into the world in a bigger way. I want to work with thousands of people. I want to share this education on like a worldwide way. I have big aspirations. And I don't have doubts about it. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know when. I don't know what timeline this is going to happen. But I do know that I just believe in myself. And one of the things that I tell myself that helps me believe is the obvious, the logical. Oh, sorry, I'm at the end of a trail. And so I was going to just stand and finish the video, but I think I'm just going to keep walking and just go to my car. I tell myself, it's logical to me. Listen, I'm a spiritual guy who follows his heart and feels a connection to myself, but I also am a very logical thinker, and logic speaks to me. So when I tell myself logical things, common sense things, that's what resonates with me. It's logical and common sense that good headspaces are all I need to access the good ideas that will take me wherever my life wants to go, wherever my heart wants to go. Like I had a dream as a kid of working on Conan O'Brien's TV show. And truly, all it takes for any dream to come to fruition is a series of ideas about what I should do, where I should go, who I should talk to, what I should say, what I should research, what I should try. It's just ideas that if you get enough good ideas and you move on enough good ideas, it will naturally lead you to the places that you want to go. Who knows what the timing is? Who knows how it'll come together? That's not anything we can really concretely know. But good ideas are the key, and good headspaces are full of good ideas, of good quality ideas, and that's all you need. So if you just remember, I know that if you've never thought about that before, really consider that. Whatever dream you have, whether that's a relationship, whether that is a career path, whether that is financial stability, whether that is more friendships, whether that is a creative project you want to do, or some big dream you have, no matter what it is, you're ultimately, in order to get there, you're going to be thinking, you're going to be going about your journey, living your life, coming up with ideas and acting on things and being inspired to do things or say things or look into things that will eventually lead you closer and closer to that outcome. Once you achieve that outcome, you'll be able to look back and go, oh yeah, it was because I did this and then this and then this. It's because this happened and that happened. You'll be able to put it together in retrospect. But the point is, it's ideas. That's the key to, if you want to believe in yourself and like how you're going to get ahead, how you're going to create your dream life, how you're going to, do whatever it is that you want to do. It's going to be about ideas, your mind, and aligning your mind with your heart. That's all it is. And if you're in good headspaces, you will keep getting good ideas. So the logic is pretty, to me, it's like undeniable logic. As long as I keep putting myself in good headspaces every day, as much as I can in a regular basis, I'm going to see good results. And so I purposely allow myself to relax because how do I put myself in good headspaces? I relax more. I play on purpose. I do what I want to do. I follow my heart. I say yes to more things that I want to do. I say no to more things I don't want to do. I start prioritizing my happiness. That's it. That's all it takes for me to get into good headspaces. And good headspaces is where all the magic happens. Anyway, so that's another way to believe in yourself. Look at things through logic and common sense and start understanding your heart and your mind and how they work, how they operate, how they work together, how to connect them, which is what this channel is all about. So if this has been helpful, watch other videos on this channel. I go in depth about all of this in different ways and different angles. And if you have questions about or something you want to hear more about, let me know. Put in the comments. I would love to hear. You can absolutely do this as a self-practice. The idea of starting to believe in yourself, understand, follow your heart, watch my heart video, You Are Your Heart, and start playing with your mind, understanding that your good headspaces are what's going to lead you very believably to the outcomes and opportunities that you are looking for, that you want. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. It just takes alignment with your heart and your head. So do that as a self-practice. Watch videos, practice it. Start reminding yourself. What's the practice that you can do yourself for this? Remind yourself, it's okay, I'm learning. Remind yourself, going easy on myself is the key, because it puts me in a good headspaces, and good headspaces is all I need to create the life I want. Remind yourself that good headspaces are the key, because they are. That is the shortcut. I'll do another video on that, but that's the self-practice. And if this is something you want to practice with somebody, then I have coaching too that you can sign up for. Link below if that's something of interest to you. But you can absolutely do this yourself, and you should. And when you do, tell me what your results are. If you already live this kind of way, tell me about it in the comments below. If you want to start practicing this more, tell me about it and let me know how it goes. If you start doing this today, you'll start seeing results very soon, maybe even today. Like, the beauty of good headspaces and fun and play and relaxation and good stuff is immediate and long-term. So if you like this video, if this has been helpful to you, let me know. Give me a like, subscribe, share it with someone that could use this message. That would be really cool. Any of those things help me. My dream is to go wide with this, share this emotional education with as many people as I can. And so, I got to my car. And so you liking or sharing or subscribing really helps the algorithm do that. So it helps push this message to more people. So I would very much appreciate it if you did that, if you got something from this. Thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video.